Okay, I started my last video, which is part 2 of the Paulie Shore movie reviews, by talking about Paulie Shore's dead, how the critics end up deeming Paulie Shore as an obnoxious, terrible actor um, whose career has gone down the toilet because of it. And when it appears that Paulie Shore has committed suicide, some act like they liked Paulie Shore and others disrespect him. But later on, you find out that he actually faked his death, and you find out his actual name is Paul Montgomery Shore, which is not Paulie Shore, um, and not the Weasel. And you get to see his upcoming as a young actor and his upbringing as a young child, and you get to see his downfall when he ended up on a sitcom show which was dubbed the worst show on television by critics. And when the sitcom show gets canceled, this movie goes into everything that happened before he faked his death. It then goes to where the movie begins. Where the movie began, his mother finding the supposed body of Paulie Shore, in which you eventually find out he faked his death. This movie wasn't Paulie Shore's best film, but it was entertaining for the most part. It wasn't as funny as his other movies. I give this film a 3.5 stars. Now up to my next Paulie Shore movie review. Now this movie is called Encino Man. It's about two friends, Stoney, played by Paulie Shore, and his friend Dave, played by an actor I don't really know. These two friends start on a dig and end up finding a frozen caveman during their dig, whom ends up thawing out and comes to life. Well, comes back to life. The caveman is played by none other than Brendan Fraser. This film for me gets a 5.5 star rating. Now on to my other favorite Paulie Shore movies, which is called one of my favorite films of all time, also the Paulie Shore movies, which is called Biodome, which stars Paulie Shore and Stephen Baldwin. Paulie Shore and Alec Baldwin play two friends whose girlfriends are tired of their antics of not taking life seriously. These get even more hilarious when the two break into an experimental building known as the Biodome. Trapped inside for a full year with scientists whom get easily annoyed by the two's silly antics, which has some hilarious results. This movie, Biodome, I give the full 5-star rating. This has been Timothy Witham with my Paulie Shore movies reviews. Before I close, I'm going to say this. In my opinion, Paulie Shore is one of the most funniest actors. So I don't understand why critics have deemed him annoying and not a good actor. Here's the thing. Paulie Shore, in my mind, is one of the most talented comedians out there. And, in my opinion, he should have got a whole lot more respect than what he got. There's a lot of people I know that would agree with me. If you ever seen a Paulie Shore movie, you know how funny this guy is. So, in my opinion, Paulie Shore has a lot of haters. I understand that haters come with the territory of acting. You're going to have some people who like actors and then certain ones that just don't like a certain actor. But in my opinion, Paulie Shore is an hilarious actor and deserves more respect than what he's gotten. Join me next time on another Tim Witham movie review.